Hello folks, how's it going? It's Deafy and welcome back to another episode of BattleTech Season 2 modded with Flashpoint. Right, it's time to do the priority mission. I clicked on the contract and I went through the cutscenes of the last episode, so we just came to this. Before we start, did a slight modification to the Rocket Irby. I've taken out the 2 medium lasers for 2 extended range medium laser clan, so now our range should be a lot longer for the medium lasers, dealing 40 damage instead of 25 now, so that's a lot more damage as well, and I believe it's less heat as well compared to a normal medium laser, so let's have a look. No, it's actually more heat. Okay, right, that makes sense. And I've put that comm system into the urban mech as well, so we get an extra morale gain. That means every round or every enemy killed, that's 1 extra number to the resolve. So, you know, it's slightly minor, but overall it's pretty good actually. So, yeah, so we are going to do this mission now. So, for the most part, things are different. It's actually a lot tougher now because we'll be facing more enemies instead of the usual, like, 4 or 7, depending on reinforcements and turrets and stuff. But we'll be facing 3 waves, so we need to watch out for that then. So, without further ado, let's get started. So yeah, Arclight, Nixon, Ace, and Splash. Basically, the best of the best in my eyes. Nah. The best for now. Do you know what I mean? The thing is though, once we start getting some extra mechs, and once people start branching out to the different builds and different trees that they're going for, everyone will just be as greatly equal as each other. We're a team at the end of the day, nobody stands out. So yeah, the reason why Deafy's not on the team, because for the most part, still injured and I can't bother waiting all those extra days, so he's going to be commanding from the command center. So anyway, I'll read this quickly. A self-appointed bandit queen has taken possession of the Argo, a derelict dropship and relic of the Star League era. We believe that it belongs in more suitable hands, namely ours. You'll drop an Axilus, shut down the pirates' anti-aircraft capabilities, and hold out while our engineers bring the Argo back to life. This is straightforward enough, but be careful, Dylan. We don't know for sure what you're going to find in that moon, and we already had enough surprises already. Yeah, true. So, actually, give me a second. Shit, sorry about that. Yeah, so destroy the radar towers to bring down Grim Sibyl's anti-aircraft guns, proceed to the Argo's crash site, defend against Grim Sibyl's pirates while Dotmar's team restores power to the derelict. So, yeah, that's pretty much what we need to do, so let's get started.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, so slow and steady is the watchwords. Welcome to Axel's, Commander. It's every bit as charming as you expect a pirate-occupied moon to be. You'll find Grim Sibyl's radio stations just ahead. Defenses appear to be limited to turrets and ground vehicles, for the time being, at least. We know that Grim Sibyl has at least 1 lance of battle mech, so be ready for anything. Be careful of the pirates' turrets as you make your way into the base. They pack a nasty punch, and they can also sensor lock your mechs. Aim for the search area, and that'll be the fastest way to neutralize the threat. After the pirates' radar stations are down, you'll be cleared to proceed to the Argo. This big fuck-off thing here. Get on it, Commander. Knock down their radar cover, crush any pirate resistance, and secure us at that derelict. Cool. Sorry about that, let's take a quick drink before we start. So yeah, so for the most part, this is where things start getting a little bit tougher, because we have more enemies we need to take care of now. And for the most part, things are going to be coming in waves. This is the kind of stuff that we'll be expecting to do as the priority missions unfold. Anyway, I'll have to do this. Lunar Bio. Units in a vacuum sink only 65% of the normal heat. That is pretty bad. That's actually one of the worst environmental conditions that you do not want in this game. Probably another reason why this mission is actually quote-unquote quite hard for a beginner, because you're going to be alpha striking every time, and you really learn heat management through this mission. Alright, so without further ado, let's start moving, shall we?
There. Okay.
So yeah, these ER mediums, they're going to give our Rocket Irby a little bit more extra range, which is going to be quite cool. So while the Vapor Eagle's up front absorbing the damage, the rest can stay behind and provide fire support if need be. So yeah, so basically turret generator, we take them out, pretty simple.
Commander?
In fact, you know what, I'm gonna reserve. I'm gonna reserve and let them make the first move. Well, they're reserving with us. Okay, I understand. Right, well, I guess let's just move forward then.
Acknowledge.
We'll scout with the Vapor Eagle. Vapor Eagle can take point.
No one else singing this. Wake up, you idiots. We've got company.
But they're driving giant battle mechs. We can't fight against.
Any more objections? Good. Get out there and fight.
Alright, there we go. Hopefully that's okay. I think I remember to turn the base cam off this time. Right, so let's open fire. So as you can see, a full alpha strike for the Vapor Eagle is going to take him just a little bit over. So right now, we do not want that. So let's get rid of some of these low-end medium lasers. So we'll use 3 medium pulse and 2 SM6s. Probably more than enough. Yeah, more than enough. A little bit of overkill, but it's not too bad, really.
That turret is gone.
Okay, outside again. For the most part, I do know what tank comes down this way. We are facing tanks at the minute, so it's not too bad. I need... Oh, that's odd. I should be able to get a line of sight in there. No, not really.
What? No.
Probably just because of, we're not got a line of sight with the Vapor Eagle. That's probably why. Right,
Advancing.
let's bring everyone forward. We'll bring everyone up and we'll brace just until we get targets.
Orders?
Okay. You do have jump, actually. Yeah, let's just sprint up.
No shooting, just running.
I was kind of tempted to, put the 2 ER medium lasers onto, no, sorry, 2 ER mediums onto the Vapor Eagle. And put 2 medium pulses onto the Suburban Mech. Because I think it synergizes well with the large pulse. But it's better to spread around the good equipment, if you know what I mean.
Standing by.
For the most part. Okay, so stuff that really we could do. We need to destroy this as well, by the way. We need to get a line of sight somehow. Okay. Let's bring forward the base. Get the ice at the front.
I got something.
Yep, we got a Bulldog. That's a large laser, double SRM4.
Commander,
Okay, and then what we can do is we can move forward to.
moving out.
We can open fire onto that turret generator, so we take care of the turrets then. I believe, yep. So yeah, as you can see, the 2 ER medium lasers are in range. If we didn't have them on, it was just normal LRMs, just normal medium lasers. It would just be the LRMs that's firing, but this should be done deal. So yeah, not bad. Not bad whatsoever.
Brought it down.
I still have a lot of sketches in terms of builds for the Urban Mech, the Rocket Urban. Like, I was half thinking maybe turn it to an SRM build, or, you know, streaks and stuff like that, you know, going back to the rockets. So much to choose from, honestly. There's so much versatility in a Rocket Urban. It's just depending on what our alliance is going to be like, and our equipment limitations as well, for the most part, really. Yeah, that's going to take us over. Let's see here. Attacking the front. This would probably do, you know. Ah, you had to hit both sides, didn't you? Son of a bitch. That's alright.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, we'll take the 2 towers once we've cleared the area. There's absolutely zero rush. No rush. No rush whatsoever. Alright, Nixon, do what you're doing. That should be a kill. Is it? No. Wow, team. So you're hitting all sides, huh? Yeah, it's a striker, I believe. Yep, LRM-10. And then this Bulldog has a large laser and 2 SRM-4s, I believe. Alright, 2 hits. It's not too bad.
I'm okay.
I hope so.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, let's move forward. We can deal with this. things.
Everything I got.
So, there is actually some good salvage options here, actually, for in terms of mech parts.
Reporting.
I'm not gonna ruin anything, spoil anything, sorry. But basically, we can get some salvage from a 30 tonner, a 25 tonner, 55, and a 60. And 60 is important because that's a heavy mech. So, if you are extremely lucky, there's a chance that you could get a full 60-ton heavy mech at this point in the game, which will be absolutely brilliant if you could do that. But again, you would have to be extremely, extremely lucky for the most part. Okay, move the vapor, go forward. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, yeah, that should be good. Can I get away with me pulse? Nope. Alright, it's on fire. So I just checking things.
One more for the trash heap.
Yeah, strike is down.
I'm here.
Excellent. Can you get a line of sight onto that? No, you can't. Okay. Right, well, let's just push you forward and let's work on this right hand side then.
Position.
And then what I can do is with the Servo Mech Ace, I can bring around to the left and I can
There we go.
finish that off with a large pulse double medium laser combo.
Yeah,
Okay.
Commander.
Oh no, really? Okay. It's alright. It's gonna come around in a second anyway. But yeah, like I said, for the most part, it's a very straightforward mission, but it's tough depending on how you play it.
That building's gone.
In fact, the next portion is going to be quite tough though. Like the second wave of enemies is going to be a little tougher. But for the most part, again, if you just take time, you should be alright. That's still the commander of the AA. Guns are down for now. Get to the crash site security area. But yeah, but we still have this galleon to take care of, I think. I think it's a galleon anyway. Yep. Okay, missed. Good.
Good to go.
Okay, Arc, you can get position. Sweet.
Let's move.
And then we get to the next area. Also, the good thing is, the engagements between this area and the next area are really good because you take about roughly around 3 turns to get there, which gives you plenty of time to cool down, which I think is fucking fantastic in my opinion.
Affirmative. Move order received.
Copy that.
I hope this mutant's working.
Roger.
It's just that it saves me on the editing.
On the move.
Alright, let's get in here then.
Heading out.
Copy. On my way.
Yep, Mech's still trailing behind a little bit. But no, but once we get some of these pilot affinity up to 15 with the Urban Mech, their walk/sprint speed will be up by 75%, which would be brilliant.
Taking a protective
18
stance.
sprints.
Heading out.
On the move.
So yeah, Urban Mechs are very slow, but with the pilot affinity, it just gives them a little bit of an extra speed boost. Well, that is if we still have Urban Mechs at the time.
Moving to.
Basically, what I'm hoping for is, in the next, let's say, next 5 to 10 missions, well, sorry, in the next 5 missions, so I'm hoping to run into a Wolverine again. Anyway, garage site is secured. Summary, you got a clear approach path to the derelict. 2 steps ahead of you, XO. Watch yourself, Commander, coming in hot. Yep, so they're landing on the outside. Oh, let's Dr. Murad can do what she's doing. Yep. Package delivered. XO, I'm taking to the Leopard to a safe distance before the pirates can get the guns running again. Roger that, Mayor. Dr. Murad, your team is clear to the derelict. I hear you, Mr. Oliver. We're making our way inside now.
Alright, people, you know what to do. Marines,
So, yeah.
clear the ship of pirates.
2 lights and 3 tanks, I believe it is. Yeah, we got Jenna D. Yep. This is what I mean by things getting a little bit harder now, because these light mechs can swarm you. Jenna D. 4 medium lasers and SRM 4. We have a Locust 1S, which is medium laser, and 2 SRM 4. Well, SRM 4, sorry. 2 SRM 2, you know what I mean. We also have Commando 2D as well, which is an SRM 6, SRM 4, and medium lasers, I believe. So yeah, so we just gotta watch out.
What's up, boss?
No, one of the things I like to do is, I like to do this. We're gonna move for 2. No. 50, 60... No, it's probably not even worth it. What you can do is, if you wanted to... Now, what I could have done was, I could have stood about here, and not gone in the zone yet, and target this. When you highlight a... when you highlight a building, right? And you manage to destroy it, what happens is, that crumbles down, but it turns into cover. So, if you remember forests, for example, trees, when it comes up to cover ability, you get minus 20% damage reduction, right? Now, like I said, this place is littered with good opportunities. So what you could do is, there's a good line of sight down here, there's good lines of sight here and here, right? So what you could do is you could destroy this, destroy that, before you come in, and you could create cover points. Mixed with the bulwark ability, which gives you plus 20% damage reduction when guarded or in cover, and you can get a total of minus 40% damage just standing there, or you can get the full 60 with bulwark, cover, and guarded. So that's a good strategy you could do. You could destroy this, destroy that, just before you start walking in and engaging the next fight. So that could be something. Right, okay, so in terms of positioning, let me see here. So we have rough terrain. Okay, we have a Locust. Jenner. Okay, we're gonna jump. But of course we can't get line of sight, can we? But we can get it from there though. Right, so let's jump up here.
Got it.
This will give us line of sight. Not to mention it'll give us a bit of height bonus as well, both offensively and defensively. As you can see, 40%. However, we're going to use our precision strike. Take a cold shot against the target at minus 4 difficulty. The target's next initiation is reduced by 1 to a minimum of 1, cost 30 resolve. So really, this changes it from 40% to 60, which isn't too bad. And let's just pick a specific body part to take care of. In this case, we're going to go for the set of torso, and hopefully, if this lands, this should be an instant kill, because no, it's not. It's going to leave him with a little bit of health, but hopefully that'll just be enough for one of the Vapor Eagle's missiles to hit. So let's have a look.
Firing.
Okay, we destroyed the left torso. That's not too bad. Wait out 2 of its weapons, because it has 2 lasers each arm, and it has an SRM-4 in the center. Now I believe it's going to be the Commando walking in, and I believe we've got 2 tanks at the back as well, I think. Okay, Doc. Okay, so we can't get into direct line of sight, but we can move into... Yeah, we can here, but because we've got an obscured line of sight, I don't think it's going to do any good. 30%, that's 40% because of indirect. That's probably going to be our best shot, actually. I don't have any jump jets, but we do have some mad armor, so we should be okay. It's not quite 600 because it's like missing 0.2 something % of its tonnage. So yeah, so we could use precision strike again. Again, 50 across the board. It's not too bad. It's worth the shots. And yeah, I know it's guarded, but it's all right. So yeah, so let's actually be moving in now. I believe there's a striker and a scorpion, I think. Might be wrong.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, now we can move arc light in. And that's not bad, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to move Vapor Eagle in. Because the Vapor Eagle's our brawler right now. Close range equipment, high armor. That's what it is. Alright, let's have a look. Let's drop a medium laser. Actually, no, let's drop the SRMs because we're a bit low on ammo. So let's just go full lasers right now. Could have double smashed the hits there. Could have done. Oh, well, it's fine. It's okay. We're still alright. Still okay. Okay. Clint. Attacking Clint. Alright, Nixon.
What? No.
Can move you up. This wouldn't be too bad, actually. Free evasion. 65 and a large laser, though. Actually, no, we're going to take you onto the right-hand flank. And we're going to try and engage with that tank. See if we can take the tank out, actually. Because there'll just be one less gun on the field, at least. Yeah, it's a galleon. Yeah, let's just see if we can finish off the galleon.
I hope this hurt.
Because the Locust 1S I'm not entirely too threatened by. I mean, it's still like a bit of damage if they can get behind you, but for the most part, it should be okay-ish. Now, I believe it's a Jenna's turn. No, it's not, it's a Locust. Interesting.
Light damage. Holding.
That Jenna is still quite...
Good to
The
go.
Jenna and the Commando are still quite dangerous in terms of what it can do. Right, well, so we'll do the same thing again. We'll jump. Stay placed. Keep the high bonuses. For the most part, this does give us 1 evasion, but it's actually +2 difficulty instead of 1 because of the jump. As you can see, we have near enough full target onto the Locust, which, if we're lucky, we could actually take out in the sensor.
Target.
It's also, that's okay.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Okay, so now it's the Jen's turn. Yeah, still kind of dangerous, but again, Vapor Eagle, full armor, 1,000 armor plates. It's not too bad.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, alright, Doc. Try to keep you in. That might be your best target, actually. Yeah.
No problem.
We'll move your Urban Mech up just a little bit, Rocket Urby, and we can focus on to the Commando. Sensor. Nice one, Doc. That was beautiful.
Target neutralized.
Cleared the left flank. That was good. Alright, so we got Scorpion. Alright, so there's a Galleon and a Scorpion. Okay. This is doing a good job on the right flank. That's really good.
Orders.
Okay, Arc. Okay, we'll come back to you in a second. Nixon, I need you to pick up for 1. Yeah. Yeah, let's get that Locust down. Large laser, 2 medium lasers. Go for it. Go back to dust.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Receiving you.
Okay, Arc. How do you fancy doing a little bit of melee, actually? Could we hit from the right side? No, we can't because there's no space. Interesting. Okay, I could hit the back, I guess. Yeah, so... We've got to watch heat. No, we're going to set the back and let's see if we can hit the center torso.
Moving to position.
Hopefully with a bit of luck, should be okay. And... left leg. Okay, okay, that's not too bad. All that's going to do is it's just going to let us to pick our...
Dr. Moran, the pirates have Alpha Squad pinned down in the Argo's main hallway. Bravo Squad is holding the door to engineering, but you better hurry up.
Sergeant, talk to me.
Okay, there you go. Again, sorry, just let me double check and see if I got the face cam back up alright. Alright, so, yeah. Because of initiation and because of the Jenna's drive chain equipment, let him hack first. So, yeah. Oh well. Okay, Ace, fire. And that's a kill. Nice one.
Target neutralized.
Doing well, actually. We're doing very, very well.
You want done?
Okay, right. Well, for the most part, you just reserve. Let's let this tank move. Still, I've got to watch that AC-5 though. It can rip a hole in it too. Just like that. But we're still okay. Still okay.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, Arc. Do you want to attack? Might as well.
Targeting for physical attack.
Okay. Right, so that's
Reporting
wave
one
2 done.
Dr. Murad, what's happening in there? Come in, Doctor.
A little busy. The pirates are dead. But so are half of my engineers. It's an unholy mess in here. Bodies everywhere.
Can you get the ship flying again? I need an update.
Look, do you want me to talk or do you want me to fix the damn ship? You do your job, I'll do mine.
Yep, so she's trying to get the ship fixed. So now we have a little bit of reprieve before the next 2 enemies come. So what I want to do is I want to do this. I'm going to move to... No, it's what I'm going to do is I'm going to move here. Oh, we can't. Can we attack? Oh, we can't attack during... Right, we can't attack in active combat. Okay, I understand. I thought it was outside you could do it. Alright, let's move here.
On my way.
Because what I want to do is I want to break as much cover, not cover, but as much lines of sight as possible. You should be okay there if you just jump and brace. We'll keep East where she is. It's a very good location. And we'll move Splash up forward a little bit. Okay, and then I think we just wait. There we go. You think you're gonna steal my ship, you miserable little scrub? Nobody steals from Grim Sybil. I'm going to carve you like a roasted pig. That's a big Mech. Yep, that's a 60-ton quick draw. Yeah, but it's a terrible condition. Concentrated fire should be able to take it out. Yep. So we have a 60-ton quick draw and a 55-ton Shadowhawk. So all we have to do is just wait. Just wait for them to come a bit closer.
I'm good.
Yeah, there's a good jump.
What's up, boss?
Okay, Vapor Eagle. Front and center.
I copy.
So yeah, let them out first and then we can go in. So yeah, Shadowhawk 2H. If I can bring it up again. SR 2, AC5, LRM 5 medium laser, and we have the quick draw 4G, 4 medium lasers, an LRM 10, and an RSM 4. So yeah. So I think in terms of anything else, I'll drop them. I'll use precision strike. I'm going to try and hit the leg if possible. So yeah, so yes, she is guarded. She's got bulwark, so yes, I understand, but it's better for us to get some early damage in rather than any other way around.
There. Okay.
Okay, let's attack him. Nice, that's awesome. I want to try to go for the legs if possible. I want to try and get some salvage if possible. But, you know, regardless, I'm not really that bothered.
Engaging with target.
Oh, come on, Ace, really? That was just shot as well.
Damn it.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, now, this might get a little dicey, but what I want to try and do is... Do I want to attempt it with... No, I'm going to... Yeah, in fact, yeah, I'm going to move... I'm going to see if I can give
Location.
Shadowhawk a target. So, Doc, you're going to hold down the left flank if possible.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Goodness. Shit, because I wanted to get some pinpoint with the ERs, but that's fine. It's our turn again, so it's okay.
Receiving you.
Ace wants to fire again.
Copy that.
Good hit. Okay.
Ready to get it on.
Okay, Splash, move this side for 2 if you can. Perfect. And we're still in range for the 2 ER mediums. Again, I want to give the Shadowhawk a bit of a target. Its overall Alpha Strike capabilities are not that strong, because that's quite some cluster equipment. I mean, we've got 45 damage, we have 16 if it hits, by the way. We have 20, and we have 25, so overall it's like a alpha damage of just under 100 or just 100 in general. I mean, yes, we do have special equipment for the Shadowhawk, which is -1 across all the different types. But overall, I don't think it's that big of a problem. Its big advantage comes from melee, and if it does come into melee, we will, I was gonna say, we will suffer a bit of damage, but for the most part, so let's just focus on Vapor Eagle. Take it.
Nothing to see here.
Okay, so while we have the evasion on Vapor Eagle, I'm going to reserve and let the quick draw move. Okay, it's coming in from melee. So quick draw melee, if I believe, is quite powerful, about 90, I think it is. 50, 55.
Minimal damage on that hit.
That's all. I thought quick draws had more than that. I guess I didn't.
Commander.
Okay, let's go brawling a little bit. So we're going to pop a Vigilance. This gains Guardian Entrenched and removes all stability, which is pretty nice. And oh, you can't oh, oh, it's okay. I was about to say, I'm sure that we can melee and Vigilance in the same turn.
Move order received.
Alright. Going to melee because of the high evasion. And thought maybe we could get the leg then. That would have been nice.
Hey.
That's okay. Alright, Nixon. I need you to, let's see. Actually, you come up the left flank with Doc. See if you can put a bit more fire onto the onto the Shadowhawk. Leg again, that's brilliant. Good, it's on its ass. So we can focus on the other leg then and see if we can get some salvage from it. Because I wouldn't mind a Shadowhawk actually. I actually want a Shadowhawk 3H for a melee mech. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, Vapor Eagle. I'm going to move you to the right a little bit. And we're going to try and do a full alpha onto the left side of the quick draw so we can take care of the leg. Oh, we're going to be talking in the back. I didn't realize that.
Got a good angle on him, Commander.
No! This moon is mine! You can't...
And that is why you do not show your back off to the enemy.
Good to go.
Okay, Ace, just move over to here. The jump and brace, no big deal.
Ready for orders.
Okay, Doc, you should be fine where you are. Let's go for the leg, because I want to get some salvage if possible. And that's another reason why you don't put ammo in the center torso, because, again, if it gets crit, it can destroy the component it's in regardless of structural health or armor. Heal us to the Argo, Commander. I'm just about done. Yep. So now we just need to get to here then.
Moving out.
It's going to take a couple turns, but don't want to move there. Wait, what?
Confirm.
Yeah, I didn't want to move there. So yeah, so for the most part, that's how you deal with the mission. Pretty simple. Now, obviously, the missions are not going to be easy, because here's the thing. The actual combat of BattleTech in these priority missions. Now, this could just be a bit biased because, you know, I've played this game quite a bit from my last playthrough. But the one thing I've noticed during my last playthrough, recording it like this time last year, was that the priority missions in this game are very, they've got certain knacks and ways to complete it, but the actual combat, as far as I remember, is not too bad. I think there is one mission that is a little bit challenging, but I think the actual overall difficulty is not that high because you're using some mechs that have some very specialized equipment, but we'll go over that in due time. It's done. I can't believe it, it really worked. The engine's online and I have thrust control. Go now, celebrate later. Watch that, hang on, Commander. For the first time in 2 years, this beast is going to fly.
Mission successful.
Yep, it's successful. So yeah, not bad. Not bad whatsoever. Now the question is, what salvage do we want to get? I am hoping to get some mech parts. Yeah. I don't think we are, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so, okay. Let's just do this. Your performance was exemplary, Commander. I'll be certain to assure the upper echelons of Magistracy High Command here about your skills. Yep. So destroy the radar towers, proceeds the Argus crash site, defend against Sybil, yeah, 1,000, yeah, cool. Alright, Arclight. 5 kills, Nixon 2, Ace 2, Splash 2. Oh, should I go 1 mech kill, 4 tanks, 1 mech, 1 tank, 1 mech, 1 tank, 2 mechs. Cool. Alright, now salvage is. We get 2 parts of the quick draw, are you kidding me? Oh, hell yes, that's a great score for later on. That is a great score. Brilliant. And we get oh my god, and we get a double medium. Oh, we get great accuracy. Double plus medium laser, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? 2S lasers, MG, AC5, yeah, that's great. That is completely great. The fact is that we got 2 quick draw parts is amazing because that sets us up for getting a heavy mech later on. And the cool thing is, if I remember rightly, not the next mission, but the mission after has a quick draw. And if we could get some parts of that, we could get 60 tonner just like that. Because regardless of variant, because of the BT simple assembler mod that we have, we could put a quick draw together regardless of what variant parts. So we could get quick draw. Oh, that is going to be brilliant. That will be a very good mech to use for the time being. It's more of a placeholder mech. It's not a mech I would generally invest in, but for its brackets, getting it now, or just a little bit, it's going to be brilliant. So yeah, we could have had a Commando part, a Jenna part, 2 Shadowheart parts on the board. It's not too bad, but this makes more not for it. Do have a Jenna part, I'll do. Missing out 2 EC5 slash laser. Oh, that would have been nice to have. That really would have been. But again, it's not too bad. Yeah, I am happy with that. I am more than happy. That's brilliant. That is really fucking brilliant. Oh my god, 2 quick draw parts? Are you kidding me? Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. In exile. High orbit, Alloway. You've done excellent work, Commander Whitehall, and you earned yourself an opportunity to do more. Meet your real client. I don't believe she needs an introduction. Yeah, and before we carry on, by the way, that cutscene, I'm gonna have to edit that in or record it on a side thing because originally that had no sound. That's great. Anyway, carrying on. I'm happy to see you, Daffy, or should I say, Commander. You did well for yourself. Your man would be pleased. Yep, she's alive. It must came as a shock to you seeing here at Alloway. Seeing us at all. I apologise for that, but I had to be sure that you were the MechWarrior remembered before I reached out to you. And now, with the Argo on its way to Lyriton for repairs, I know you are everything I remember and more. Yeah. So, in my last playthrough, the character that I played, I kind of went against her. Now, obviously, I'm not going to do anything spoilerized, but to be honest, I didn't trust her whatsoever, and I thought her... I was pretty much anti-everything that she was, but this time I'm going to be a bit more sidey with her, you know? A bit more loyal to her, let's put it that way. Okay. None of that matters, Lady Arano. I'm just happy to see you alive. Yeah, but how? Forgive me, Lady Arano, but you're supposed to be dead. Lord Madeira too. The news feeds ran footage of your dropship get blown in the sky. On a loop. For months. And it wasn't her dropship. The broadcasts of her death were declarate propaganda. Well-crafted lies to keep the masses in line. And with that, Kamea, I'll leave you to your reunion. Best of luck with the negotiations. I keep you appraised of whatever decision you come to. Lady Centrala's face winks off of the view screen. The dull blue glow of a hollow projection slowly dies away. Lady Centrala was right about the propaganda, Defi. My uncle's dectorate is run on lies. Through this case, they very nearly became true. The dectorate's assassins pursued us into the frontier. In the months following the coup, we had more than our share of close calls. Eventually, they gave up looking for us, and we've been living in exile ever since. Okay. Where have the two of you been hiding the past 3 years? As far from dectorate space as we could get without leaving the frontier. A miserable little ball of rock or sampras. It was a nasty British planet full of, internecine strife and bloody turmoil. No power struggles of mad nobles, plagues, and zealots, and holy wars. So you're saying it was a typical frontier world? More or less, living in Commodia, I heard stories about the problems that many frontier systems faced, but I was detached. I never saw how rough life outside the Aurigan coalition could get. My uncle's coup changed everything, Defi, including me. Okay, you had Centura send us after the Argo. I'd like to know why. In part as a test of your abilities, to make sure your performance in Commodia wasn't a fluke. Our experience in the coup has taught us to be careful, Commander Whitehall. We couldn't just reach out to you with faith. But the Argo herself is important as well. She isn't just a ship, Defi, she's a symbol of reclamation and rebirth, and the return of better days. You'll see for yourself soon. She was a majestic vessel once, a true product of the Star League. From 2050-70 to 70-80, the Star League was an interstellar council formed from the Terran hegemony, the 5 great houses in the sphere, and the territorial states of the periphery. The stability and prosperity of the Star League led to the flourishing of civilization and technology. The Star League ended the civil war when the leader of the Rimworld's Republic, Stefan Amaris, murdered the First Lord in a bid to usurp his throne. Under Dr. Murad's care, she'll be again. Okay, you made it a Commodia, you found me, let's talk about why. An imaginary guest. I intend to seek justice for my uncle's crimes. I intend to take my throne back. But I can't do it without you. We have resources, an army drawn from across the frontier. Perhaps more importantly, we have the patronage of Lady Centrala, and the tacit support of our government. That means money. A great deal of money. Okay, the Ministry's bankrolling her. As happens like money, but she was I didn't realize that the Aurigan coalition was on such good terms with the Magistry. It wasn't, not really. But they want to see the dectorate dealt with, and it isn't in their interest to do it themselves. They prefer to keep their hands clean, in light of this Kamea's claim to the throne as an asset worth paying for. The Rimworld's periphery is a powder cake, Devi. Tensions between the Tori and Concordat. The Tori Concordat is the largest periphery state, located in Rimworld of Terra, beyond the Federated Suns. Founded and ruled by House Arano, the Concordat prides itself as independence, freedom, and stability. The Concordat is wealthy, well-educated, and well-armed for a periphery state. The Torians defended their independence fiercely against Innisphere aggression, particularly by the founding Sons. Federated Sons, they preserved House Davian's reputation as a protector of the liberties as a warranted and even hypercritical. They had a long history of conflict with the much larger successor states. The current ruler of the Concordat is Protector Thomas Caldron, and the Federated Sons are high. Federated Sons. The Federated Sons is one of the 5 successor states of the Star League, located in Rimworld and Spinworld of Terra, ruled by House Davian. The Federation is the most powerful of the 5, and the people of the Federation pride themselves on their self-proclaimed role as defenders of justice and liberty. The Federation is quite capable of ruthless, decisive action, though, and its idealism readily gives way to pragmatism when called for. The central ruler of the Federation, Prince House Davian, is an experienced and uncontroversial military commander. The Federated alliance with the Lyran Commonwealth effectively ended the first successful war. Right, see this reading. And my uncle's military posture could be viewed as a provocation by either side. If open conflict between superpowers were to erupt, it'd be difficult for anyone to remain neutral. The Magistry wants to avoid getting dragged into a major war. but your House Controller's best hope for a clean solution. House Controller? House Controller is the ruling dynasty of the Magistrate Nopus. Captain Cassandra Controller of the Free Worlds League military founded the Magistrate in 2530, where she became disillusioned with her superiors and the patriarchal structures of the inner sphere. The family enjoys immense popularity amongst Canopian civilians. Or citizens, I guess, whatever. They fill your war chests, you remove the detriment from the board, and the Magistrate lets tensions between Federated sons and Notorious simmer down in a row. Am I reading the situation correctly, Lady Arano? Quickly enough, Mr. Oliveira, but understand that this isn't just about diffusing a dangerous situation. For me, taking on a Dectorate is personal. Yep. My uncle betrayed me. The founding council. I'll leave it there for a second so you can read it. Has been reduced to a handful of powerless figureheads. Our very identity has been cut away and discarded. House Espinosa is long overdue for reckoning. With your help, I will bring him one. With your help, I will bring them one. Oh yeah, reckoning again. I'll bring him one. Join me, Daffy, and we will not fail. I already saw me on this, because the price is right, so yeah, business. Oh, this one. You already saw me on this, Camilla. I pledged myself and my company to your cause. I was hoping you'd say that, of course. You cannot wage war on my behalf while your travel restrictions remain in place. If so, I shall break them. Now that you have pledged yourselves to me, I will buy your company's debt. All of them. You'll be free to travel and seek clients as you please, so long as you come to me when I call for you. And on the day that I reclaim my throne, your obligation to me will be forgiven, your debt wiped clean. Of course, you'll be paid for every battle you fight at our behest. At the rate that will feel quite generous, given the clientele you're accustomed to. Thanks to House Controller, we have mates about. Okay. I took down the scum that betrayed my family, Camilla. It seems only right to have you do the same. Thank you, Daffy. I feel that Roger Montgomery is smiling down on us even now. I'll take my leave of you now. I have an army to rally and preparations to make, but it won't be long before I contact you again. When I do, I'll need you ready. Prepare yourselves and your company, Daffy. Our war is about to begin. Lady Arano has just brought up our debt commander. That means no more bans for station jump check access. We can travel to more systems now, but we should stay clear of the major states. We don't want to look like we've got a cut and run. Good news, Commander. Once Doc Moran and the crew got our wrecked ship safely away, they found most of a Centurion in its cargo hold. It's not equipped for combat yet, but with a little love and attention, I think I can return to service. Swing by the Mech Bay to check and order a refit.
That Mech you asked for.
A sturdy and reliable Mech, the Centurion is good at both taking and giving a beating. CN9A models are able to engage at any range, but the damage curve increases as they approach a target. Yeah. So yeah, so pretty much that's us got the Argo, but not just quite yet because it has to go repairs. No, so I check something. Yep, I've been recording long enough. No, there's something I want to talk to you guys about. No, this playthrough is salvage only, but I want to ask you guys something. We get a free Centurion, 50-ton mech, right? Medium mech. There is two other points in this game where we will get 2 free mechs. We get a 90-ton mech towards the end of the game. Literally about maybe 75% in, 80% in. And we get a 100-ton mech at the end of the game, like once the campaign's completely done and we do the sandbox stuff at the end of the campaign. My question to you guys is, should we keep these mechs? Or in this case, should we keep the Centurion? Personally, I'm in favor of not, because again, I want this to be a salvage only playthrough and I want all my mechs to be from salvage. Getting the Centurion completely ups our performance, but I personally feel like it's not needed. So I'm in favor of getting rid of it. And yeah, I know some people will probably say it's my playthrough, you know, you do what you want to do. But let me hear you guys' opinion. Should we keep it or should we throw it? Completely up to you guys. I mean, the fact is though, I mean, it's a solid mech. I mean, it's ballistic, 2 energy, 3 missiles, and a support. You can make it into a brawler, you can go long range, short range, medium range. You could go full armor and tank because it has a shield, which is minus 20% damage flat. So we could stick it in a forest with somebody who has bulwark and use it as a defender or something. There's a lot of things we could do with this Centurion. It's absolutely mad. But I'll leave it for you guys to decide. I'll have a look at the comments and have a think in my own personal time as well. So from the time this video goes up, it'll probably be about 2 days of thinking. And yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, so special episode today, doing the priority mission. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So yeah, so I think next time, do we have any more contracts on this mission? Nope. No, we do not. Let me see here. So we can actually go around to these different states now. So I think what we'll do is we'll go to one of these planets and we'll have a look at maybe tackling some high school missions so we can start getting some mechs together. Probably in the ballpark of maybe 1.5, 1, because that's our lance rating and that's the kind of mission we should be looking at. But again, I'll plan ahead and I'll try and make this one of the most, not one of the most, I'll try and make this as a smooth, optimized playthrough as I can. So anyway, so that's going to be it for today's episode. So thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Links down below if you're interested, check them out. And apart from that, enjoy the rest of your awesome day and hope to see you next time. Take care.